Thank you, everybody, for joining this afternoon, December 7th. We are happy to be here together with you and just to talk about the cloud and also on our interested customer migration towards SaaS. And in meanwhile, of course, we definitely know that not all of the customers are up to speed, or all of the customers do have the correct requirements or are not moving as fast as the others, and they might need some alternative solutions. Therefore, also we as a Companial do have a self-provisioning platform hosting on Azure service available for such type of end customers, working as always only through partners, therefore providing this platform and this availability for partners to serve their end customers, and in that sense to provide the scalable services and save time, and also help the customers to go towards a subscription business model, and also towards a model where you can provide the managed services for your end customers. We have a quite interesting agenda together with my colleagues and together with the partner prepared for you. We'll share some of the insights, we'll share our expertise, we'll share a practical case where our partner will also tell you a little bit more about how they came up and how they find the hosting platform of Companial for Business Central customers useful in their business. As always, you are more than welcome to participate. You are more than welcome to answer, not to answer the questions, but to raise questions, ask anything you are interested. And together with our colleagues, we are here to help you in the chat, and we'll try to address all of your questions. Together with myself, today we do have Łukasz Filus, CEO of XTBC Poland, one of our self-provisioning partners who uses the service. Then we'll hear more from Ronald about our self-provisioning and hosting platform on Azure. Ronald is our cross-regional engagement manager covering our Business Central hosting platform, otherwise known also as self-provisioning platform on Azure. And he will touch the bases more about the service, as well as show you a little bit live demonstration of the portal and the functionalities and the features which you can expect and can use as part of our service. Good, with that we are ready to begin, and we'll start from Łukasz. And I'm giving the floor, Łukasz, to you. Thank you for joining us, and we are eager to hear more about XTBC Poland, and then we are able to have a small conversation together. So with that, handing you the control, and yes, please go ahead. Thank you, Łukasz.
Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. First of all, thank you for the invite to this webinar. It's a quite interesting experience to be at the other side. And it's also a great opportunity for XTBC to introduce ourselves to the Dynamics community. XTBC Poland was founded as a team of Dynamics NAV enthusiasts who for over 18 years have been conducting NAV and BC implementations. As part of XTBC Poland's business, we focus mainly on the BC implementations and business consulting related to BC under the XTBC brand. Our second line of business is apps for Business Central, commercialized and published on the marketplace under the AppPower brand. The two separate brands allow our team to focus on the right line of business, so developers committed to app development can keep them up to date with the new versions of BC Online. As XTBC Poland, we specialize in Business Central implementing for manufacturing, service, and distribution companies that provide also post-sale asset services. We provide a full range of BC implementation services from diagnosis and analysis, design and development, training, go live, and post-implementation support. What's important, we are not another Dynamics partner that sells off-the-shelf products. We are the partner that understands customers' problems and helps to solve them. We speak the same language as with accountants, finance, and CFOs. So this gives our customers the confidence that what they expect will be in line with their business strategy, accounting principles, and processes. Our logo in the shape of the pill reflects to the customer's problem for which we provide personalized solutions. The customer experiencing a headache is offered a dedicated pill by our company that solves the problem effectively and helps to extend customers' business capabilities. As a partner, we have no plans to provide services in the infrastructure field. So instead of training our resources in building and ongoing maintenance of infrastructure for BC installations, we decided to develop our own business as an ISV under the AppPower brand. And this was also possible thanks to the Companial services, which we'll talk about in a moment. As an ISV partner, we have experience in developing apps for Business Central, certifying them with Microsoft, and publishing on App Source. We have successfully deployed several apps in different countries, providing our global reach and flexibility to adapt. Looking ahead, we plan to introduce more apps, expanding our portfolio and meeting the needs of our users. Our main approach is to distribute apps through Dynamics Partners channel in order to reach the end customers effectively. With strategic partnerships, we aim to make our apps easily accessible to a wider audience. We also have a lot of experience as a local partner with international projects led by other Dynamics partners, so far mainly from Scandinavia. For rollouts to Polish companies, we help to implement BC in terms of Polish localization and Polish local requirements. So from here, I would like to take this opportunity to invite you, dear partners, to cooperate with us on the rollouts and to learn more about our AppPower apps. Thank you.
Thank you, Łukasz. Thank you for sharing. And then, yeah, we can probably go to the discussion part, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, just let me take a look. So I'll put back maybe just overview slide right here, and then we can kind of go to the conversation part. So as many of the partners definitely are facing capacity challenges. So how did the self-provisioning and the hosting platform helps you maybe just to address those issues? Because as much as I understand, you are purely focusing on the Business Central, on your applications and on customers, and not much on the infrastructure piece, correct?
Yes, correct. But we rather invest in the infrastructure knowledge. We are focused on the business consulting and the apps for BC.
Yeah. Okay. So without infrastructure knowledge, and probably quite naturally, a need for self-provisioning platform for hosting on Azure was very handy to address the customer need at the point when you onboarded them. Is that correct?
Yes, especially for the customers who don't have its own IT departments or infrastructure, like a servers or server rooms. So it's very, very easy and very natural direction to go through.
That's the choice.
Yeah.
Okay, and when did you start using self-provisioning platform? Was there BC SaaS already available in the market? Maybe you can reflect on that a little bit more.
Yes, we started using self-provisioning services around 3 years ago, and back then the full SaaS solution, BC Online, was already available. However, the customers was not ready for such a change to migrate their NAV solutions directly to the BC Online. So they were not ready, not to the cloud or to start the full-scale upgrade projects. So rather than compelling our customers to make a swift shift to the cloud, we adopted the two-step migration strategy. And as an initial step, we simplified the transition by moving the on-prem installation to Azure on all sorts of hosting in Companial. And this approach provided a phased introduction to the cloud infrastructure, allowing users to adapt to the change at a reasonable time. And as a step two, with a foundation in the cloud, we focus on preparing the complex migration. This includes writing solutions to the extensions, ensuring the compatibility with the BC Online, and finally, executing the migration to Business Central Online. So what I can say that this phased approach not only takes into account our users' hesitations, but also makes a smoother and more controlled transition to a cloud environment.
Okay, and what I'm hearing from you is that also from the very beginning, the plan was to go to SaaS together with the customer.
Yes, that's our goal. But at the end, we want to move all of our customers to the SaaS.
And this helps you to take this phased approach and step by step to get ready with the customer, prepare your solution, and then once kind of at the time it comes, already go to pure SaaS version, right?
Yeah, of course, because it requires also a lot of investment from our side as a partner, because a lot of current solutions we have in the CL methodology. You also need to think how to map the current customers' processes into the standard as much as possible. And also as a part of the strategy is to using the marketplace apps from the other partners just to limit our custom development for the customer.
Okay. And also, would you say that, or when this move or strategy you put together for the end customer long-term goal and goal to migrate to SaaS, were they considering maybe just remaining on premise, purchasing their own infrastructure? Were they kind of weighting the both options at that time? Or was it just pure SaaS? Let's go to cloud at some point, and we don't want to deal with infrastructure, as you said, that they don't have their own IT department at all.
It depends on the on the specific customer. So one of the customers has been put in the position that they had to take their own installation of Navision outside of the parent company infrastructure. So it was triggered by some business, capital structure change. And with no IT and with no IT department and servers, they asked us what we should do.
So basically, the constraints that or the option that the customer selected not to invest into their own infrastructure really helped you as interim and on the go to get to the position or to the point in the nearest future to go to pure SaaS. Do you think that this is easier to do it like that because simply that there is no much of investments that the customer made into on-premise installation, so they are more flexible to go to SaaS faster and easier?
As for one hand, customers know what is the what is the future, and they don't want to invest a lot into the current on-prem installations. On the second hand, it requires a time and mental change to be ready to the full SaaS solution. So the strategy with the that we not to do it not in the one go, but in the two steps. It's easier, and then they can feel how it works, and that it's not so scary to be on the Azure. not in the in-house on the in-house servers. And if you calculate all of the costs related with the in-house servers, with the management of the servers, with the staff required for that, so it shows you the profit and loss analysis shows you that it's more beneficial to customers to go to the outsourced services.
Okay, and any favorite things about using the service from Companion? Maybe just, you know, without any headaches to manage it yourselves because everything is supported, or maybe it's just the pricing, which is very simple per user per month basis. What, I don't know, maybe you have your favorite thing from the service itself, what you like the most.
Yeah, we have two favorite things. The first one is the flat fees, independent of the Azure consumption and workloads. So it was the one of the challenge for us, how to calculate our own Azure infrastructure. And the second, maybe most important for us as a partner, is that it's basically after the installation, the migration of the user to the Companion hosting services is very easy. So what you need to do is just to create the customer and put the database backup, customer license, and select the version of the Navision of Business Central. And basically that's it. And the rest of the process is fully automated and don't require our resources of spending hours on the installations.
Okay, so what I'm hearing from you is that you also, before even going to the service yourselves, you were considering on, let's say, offering that as a service yourself to manage the infrastructure on Azure, right?
Yes, correct. But with now, you know, we are the business consultants and developers, so it was not so easy to put on the table the right offer to customer, just to be sure that what we are offering will be, you know, delivered at the end within the price we offer.
Okay. So less risk for you and more time to really do what you are, you know, the best at, in a way.
Yes, and that's really cool that after the installation of the simple migration of the Navision installation to the self-provisioning platform, we basically forgot about the hosting. So, so we
hope you didn't
it.
forget to build the end customer for that. So.
Yeah, so basically we look into it only when we need to invite the new user into the system or to revoke the user from the system.
That's perfect. Thank you, Lukasz, very much for accepting the invitation to participate, to share your experience together with us. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing that with the broader audience as well.
Thank you very much.
With that, let's move to Ronald. And Ronald will tell you a little bit more theory and also practical examples, how easy and how quick and how simple is to use our self-provisioning platform. So Ronald, with that, floor is yours.
Thank you, Gemantas, and also thank you to you, Lukasz, to help us and also to spread the word of our great service, which we offer only for our partners. So with that, I've prepared just a few slides. I think it's 4 or 5 slides, and I will spend a few minutes for a demo. So hopefully in 10 to 15 minutes. I'm done with my story, but if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to put them in the chat so we can answer them during this webinar. Yeah, more or less, Lukasz and also Gemantas explained already what is our self-provisioning service. So I think it's always good to put it just in one sentence here during this webinar. But it's a fully automated platform with this 24/7 available on a highly and secure base, where you as a partner can easily deploy and manage the customer environment, and we are managing the platform. So that is basically just in one sentence what our self-provisioning service is. And yeah, I couldn't ask for more advertisement by XTBC because yeah, we can speak a lot about our great service, and we can do more advertisement on LinkedIn or what else, but it's all about partner successes and partner stories, because we want to grow your business, because if you grow your business, then our business will follow as well. And we are very happy with all those great reference stories which we currently have. For example, the story of XTBC. For example, the two reference stories which are here in this slide of Tracer and German partner, with Ilian, and partner in Romania. So, and it's not about them. It's all about the community of our partners, because we have on daily basis more than 25,000 daily users which are using our platform. Most of them, between the 80 and 90%, is in Europe, but we have also some partners who are using our platform in another part of the world, for example, in Australia, or in the US, or in another country. So there's also an opportunity for you if, for example, you cannot serve an end customer which is in another time zone or in a different area of the world, so you can serve them also in the future. So we are very happy with those more than 25,000 daily users on our platform, and more than 164 partners who offer our service to their end customers. But what covers the price of our self-provisioning service? Because, like Lucas already stated, yeah, the fixed price per user per month is an important reason to choose for our platform. So he was not independent of the monthly bill of Microsoft Azure, because you receive always afterwards the bill of the amount for your usage via Microsoft when you use Azure by yourself. And on our Companial hosting service, we offer you a fixed price per user per month, and it's not only for the service which we offer on our platform. It's more or less a managed service which we have created on top of our platform, because we make sure that we do a fully daily backup, and with retention of 14 days. We make sure that you can ask your question to our dedicated team with a response time of 24 hours. We make sure that we monitor the platform 24/7, 365 days of the year, so you can focus on your own business, so you can focus and grow, maybe even harder. So it's a managed service which we offer to you, so you can offer that managed service also to your end customer. And on top of our pricing, you can put your own margin. So that means that you can earn also some money on top of that. And more or less, the average margin which a partner earns on this type of service is between the 26, 27 and 32%. So that's quite a good margin. Also, if you compare it with other revenue streams which you have in your business line, so it's a healthy business to grow further together. And I always love these slides because this explain also where the term self-provisioning services come from and where the real value is on our platform. And I will show that in a couple minutes in a live demo. On the right hand side, you see the time which we use and which you can spend on our platform to deploy a Business Central environment, because we have automated a lot of stuff in the backend. And if you're not that experienced and you have, I don't know, just a few customer ads a year, it will cost you roughly 50 hours each time to deploy a Business Central environment on a server, because you need to prepare the main infrastructure, the SQL server, you need to configure the Office 365 single sign-on, the backups, the monitoring, etc., etc. And if you are more experienced, so you have a few customer ads a month, it will cost you 10 hours each time to configure all these steps. And as you see on our platform, it will cost you roughly 5 minutes, because we have automated a lot of stuff in the backend. So after configuring the installation, you need to wait 30 to 40 minutes and the environment is deployed for you. And in the meantime, you can do, of course, other stuff, but your real effort is more or less 5 minutes. And I will show you that during the demo. Before we go to the demo, I want to highlight just 2 other things. And I already mentioned that 2 slides back, but we monitor and we make sure that the platform is running, so you can focus. You can focus on your own business, and we offer you a simple recurring pricing model where you can put your margin on top of. We support NAV 2015 and newer versions, of course, including Business Central. We offer you an SLA, and not only you as a partner, but we have created also an SLA in Word, so you can put your own logo, you can put your own company name on top of that, and you can spread that SLA also to your end customers. And it's an ISO 27001 certified platform. So security is more or less in our DNA. So that's also very important for us to have this platform certified. With that, I will switch to a live demo. Hopefully I press the right screen, because I'm working on 3 different screens. Yes. Okay. So here we are in the self-provisioning dashboard, and as you here can see, I see some basic details like the upcoming invoices, how many licenses we are currently hosting, the announcements, and the most popular requests. Because we listen to you as a partner. Out of my head, currently we have already implemented 8 ideas requested by partner this year already, and not small features like, hey, can you put some extra text or an extra text box or something else. No, big ideas. For example, how can you manage your extensions? It's a big new feature which we recently have implemented after a request of a partner. So extension management is also now available in our on our portal. But also, of course, the prices. Like I already stated before, we offer a fixed price per user per month, so you know already upfront your current costs. So you can look back to the costs which you have received for December, November, October, etc. But here you see that for January, my potential cost is 320 euro and nothing is changed. So if I won't change anything, I don't add new installations, I don't add new new users. The current cost for January is already 320 euro. So that's easy to calculate. And if you have making differentiation per end customer, it's also split by end customer A and end customer B, so you can see what you need to invoice also to your end customer. I won't spend a lot of time of the menu on the left hand side, but I will spend a few seconds on this section. That's the documents section, and that's very important for us because it's an ISO 27001 certified platform. We have put everything here in the document section about how is our policy about security, or some simple stuff like the FAQ, so the frequent asked questions, or what is how do we handle during maintenance, or like I mentioned earlier, how's our SLA looks like, or what is the latest pricing model. It's a very transparent and easy to use pricing model, and the latest pricing sheet is always here. Or like I mentioned earlier, the template in Word to create an SLA to your end customers. So a lot of information here on the document section, but of course the most important part is to create a new deployment on our portal, and that is what I want to do in the upcoming 4 to 5 minutes, because here in the customer installations I create a new one, and here I need to select the version. And like I mentioned, we support NAV 2015 and newer. In this example, I will use BC 22, and I will choose for a single tenant deployment. Create a new one. Then I need to create a server name, so BC 22, and I don't know, cumulative update 3 or something like that. And basically this is the most difficult choice which you need to make on our platform. Do you need a sandbox server for testing purposes, or maybe for an accepting environment for your end customer? Do you need a private shared that is private for you as a partner, but some components can be shared between your end customers? Or do you need a dedicated server? And dedicated is dedicated for you as a partner and dedicated for one specific customer. And if you choose for a dedicated server, then you as a partner are fully in control which server size and which server type you need for that one specific end customer. With the private shared, which is, by the way, the most chosen option on our platform, we take care for about the server size, and we monitor that. And if it turns out that it's too small, the partner has performance issues, we investigate that together with you. And if we need to put more gigs, more RAM, or what else on top of this server, we do that without any cost. And that is also what partners like, because we make sure that the size of the server is good enough to work for the end customer. So again, you can focus on your business, you can focus on new deployments, you can focus on new end customers, you can focus on your IP, where your value is to the market. Here you need to select the cumulative update. So in this example, CU3, and here you can select the data center region. For example, Western Europe is in Amsterdam, of course, North Europe in Dublin, UK South London, Paris, Frankfurt, Montreal, one of the two is Wisconsin, and the other in Virginia, Singapore, and I think the last one is in Perth, Australia. And via Azure speed.com you can do a latency test, and you can test the internet connection to that specific data center. For me, I'm in the Netherlands right now. I choose for West Europe because in Amsterdam is the closest one, and I press on next. Here I can start from scratch, for example, by using a Kronos database, or I can upload an individual backup. So you have uploaded a new database backup in the menu, and I can upload it over here. And you need to upload the license file. With that, you can go to the next step, and here you can choose for the Office 365 single sign-on, which makes a connection to the Office 365 tenant of the end customer, or you can choose for the classic method. Now, of course, we highly recommend the Office 365 single sign-on, because then you can make use of two-factor authentication. You are in one environment in the Azure Active Directory, etc., etc. But if there is a reason to choose for the classic method, this will consumes the most of the time, and that means that you need to put the email address, the first name, the last name, one by one here in this menu. And if you are done with that, we can go to the last step, and that is put the right customer name on it. So it's also labeled on our invoice to you as a partner, and it's also labeled in the invoices part on the dashboard. You can receive a notification if you put your email address over here. So after 30 to 40 minutes, you receive a notification, hey, your environment is ready. And if you have pre-filled in also the advanced settings, what is hidden under the settings over there, for example, the time zone, the operation system language, maybe you want to open some port, maybe you want to connect with standard web service with SOAP filters, etc. You can fill in that underneath the settings, or you can adjust this in the last step of the deployment. And after you have pressed create, you need to wait 30 to 40 minutes, and then you receive that email notification with the statement, hey, your customer installation is finished now. And inside of the portal, and again, I won't go too much into detail now, you have a lot of options. For example, you can easily create copies to another server, to another cumulative update. For example, just in a few clicks, you have migrated the version, for example, cumulative update 3 to cumulative update 4 or 5 or 6. With just a few clicks, you can upgrade your customer from BC22 to BC23. But also you can easily open the environment. So you have one portal where you can manage all the end customers, and you can log in the end customer environment via the web client. So basically, that's the demo. We offer as Companial for all of you, for all the new partners who are considering to use our self-provisioning portal, we offer you a 30 days free of trial. Because like I mentioned earlier, we can do a highly commercial presentation, we can do a highly commercial demo, but it's all about your experiences, like the experience of XTBC, which he was well willing to share during this webinar. It's all about you, what makes us proud and what makes us use the grow of this portal. So with that, I want to hand it over back to you, Gemantas, to you, Augusta. I think you can reshare the presentation, and I want to say thank you again, Lucas, to be part of this webinar. I want to say thanks to all of you who are participated in this webinar. So back to you, Gemantas.
Good, thank you so much. So you are more than welcome also to download our prepared ebook, a guide to the cloud for your end customers. As well, you'll find more details and more information how to utilize self-provisioning platform on the cloud journey of your end customers, as well on your journey to scalable services. So what also Ronald mentioned. Who doesn't like free stuff? I love free stuff. So why don't you take a 1 month trial for any of your internal purposes, just to feel, test out the sandbox environment, find how easy it is to use, hassle-free, very simple. And yeah, just let us know if you have any more questions. You are more than welcome to schedule a call together with us. We'll explain you in more details. We'll do a dedicated demonstration of the platform for you personally. If you have any customers who are yourselves utilizing Azure infrastructure and you find that too difficult, let's talk. We'll see and find ways how to help you with the migration to our self-provisioning platform as well, if you are in such situation or such place. Or if you have any customers who are looking into on-premises, then we highly suggest that you really suggest them and navigate them to at least to go to on-prem subscription, on hosted on-prem subscription version before then they really can go to SaaS, because if they won't make an investment into infrastructure and they should be really more available in the future to go to SaaS way faster without any limitations or any constraints. With that, once more, what you can get is 1 month trial. Schedule a call with us. We are there to help you and to support you in this journey. With that, thank you so much all for tuning in, for joining and listening to us. With that, we're closing today's webinar and wishing all of you a nice rest of the day. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you. Bye-bye.